Well, hey everybody. It has been a while since I've gotten back to my nickel collection. I got 3 Jefferson nickel books that I'm trying to fill. And I'm going to get back to searching and seeing if I can find a few coins to go in there and fill these books up. I drop them all the time. There's a 1947. Dropped another one. $64. There's a 57. $1946. Hey, look at this. I was going through these. So I'm not finding a lot of old coins today, the old Jefferson nickels, but I did just find a Indian head nickel, 1936. Just barely has the date still on it. That's cool. I love finding the old Buffalo nickels, man. Would you looky here? I've been out mining for silver, and I found some. Very next roll, after I found this Indian head nickel, 1936. Very next roll, 1945. Philadelphia. Oh, I love these old wartime nickels. They're so cool. Well, welcome to another coronavirus morning here in the United States. I am flyover America, Indiana. Just found the Buffalo nickel and the 1945 silver wartime nickel. Pretty excited. I'm not finding a lot of old coins, but hey, if you can find that in each box, you've done really well. I don't know if you noticed early on there, I just skimmed through the nickels pretty quickly. I don't search for every date. I just skim over the newer nickels. I just don't have an interest in them. Some of you look for the double dyes and the things, and honestly, I just don't look for those anymore. My eyesight, as I've gotten older, is not as good, and I think they're cool, but I just don't take the time to look for those, so I'm leaving them for you. I had a what do you call it? A blood pressure spiked super high a few years ago, and messed up my kidneys. I just talked with had my doctor visit over the phone yesterday for my kidney update, and I was told that they're working at about 40%. So I try to drink a lot of water and keep them cleaned out best I can. I know I probably should do a little better. I make an effort, but you get busy in life and you go to a fast food restaurant every now and then, it's difficult. But I think that messed with my eyes a little bit. I was hospitalized for a couple of days, and so I just don't look for all the fancy little things anymore. I'm pretty happy to fill my Jefferson nickel books and to look for silver and just to find the fun old coins, kind of like the Buffalo nickels and whatnot. So that's just that's where I'm at these days. I'm gonna get back to looking and see if I can find another silver coin. Well, would you look at that? I got about 5 rolls left to go through in this first box, and I found another silver. 1943 Philadelphia. Oh, cool beans. I love finding multiple silvers in each box. That's great. Okay, I'm going to finish the last few rolls out, and I'll get back and show you, what I found. You've pretty much seen it anyway. Okay, I finished the first row, and I'll show you my little setup here. I have 3 Jefferson nickel books, and I start with, this is like my main one, and then my second one, and then my third one. And so I try to fill this one up first, and then if I find a coin that isn't needed in that one, I go to this one, then I go to the third one. And I have all written down on a napkin, and that way if I find one of them that I need, I just mark it off, and then I just stick it over in my book when I fold it up at the end of the day when I'm finished. Alright, I found the 2 silvers and the buffalo, and I think it's 20 other older coins that I'll just stick in a jar. I keep coins from the 1950s and older, and you may ask why. Probably because I was born in 1960 and these are older than me. That's just how I do it. None of these in this first box will go into one of my nickel books, unfortunately. But we'll keep them away. The silver, I keep in a different spot, buffaloes. But we'll open the next box, and hopefully I'll find a coin or two to add to my Jefferson nickel book collection, and slowly one day get those things filled up. Can you see this? It's the 15th day of April in Indiana, and it's snowing. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? I've never done this before. A V-nickel ender. That is so cool. Oh my. I think this is like only the second V-nickel I've ever found coin roll hunting. Oh man, I can't wait to see if it's got a year on it. I hope it does. That is so cool. I just popped open the second box and started rummaging through, and I found that. Oh man. I'm gonna pop this open right now and show you what we've got. Okay, I hope I have the phone set up where you can see it. Let's get this guy open. You see that? 1907. Oh, that is totally cool. Totally cool. That makes this whole thing so worth the trouble of going through these coins, finding stuff like this. I totally enjoy coin collecting. Would you look? I just found another silver. Wartime 1945S. Man, that's 3 already. That is so cool. I just can't get over how good I've done today. I'm finding fewer of the older coins, that I collect before 1960. But what I'm finding is so cool. Hey, before I open it, I just want to show you this. It looks like I got a pretty old nickel there. It's not silver, but it's pretty old. I'm going to pop it open and see what year it is, and I'll tell you. Well, it wasn't that old. It was a 59. I'll put it over in my stack. Here's one that looks like it was dug up with a metal detector. I've dug a lot of those up in my day. Wow, look at this thing. You can't hardly even tell if it's actually a nickel or not. I guess it is. Oh, that is really corroded. Wow, that is... I guess it's a nickel. Okay, let's do a wrap up here. I've finished the second box. The first box had the 2 silvers, the buffalo, glare, the V nickel, 113 years old, and a stack of about 20 older nickels, 1959 and older. Second box is not quite as good. I did get a silver, and I got 15 of the older coins. Don't want to forget, I got one coin from my friends here in Canada. Usually I get several Canadian. I didn't get tons of the older coins, but I got the V nickel, and that makes up for all of it. Plus I got 3 silvers, and that's always great. I got a buffalo, seldom find those. I'm very happy with these 2 boxes, very happy. I did not find a single one this time to go into my Jefferson nickel books, but they'll come. Here's the way I do it. I got my first book. I have the list I need. Second book, what I need. Third book. So when I go through the coins, I'll first go through this list here, and if I need it, I check over to this list, and then again to this list. And I want to fill this book up first. So anyway, that's my little way of doing it. And now I'm going to fold up my books for today, and I'll put my little napkin in there with it. Until next time, we'll see you guys.